What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is another Watch Your Realms video and we are currently on the test server. You're probably wondering, well, who the hell is this guy? This is Valderon and he is going to be a new hero coming into the game. No idea when he'll be coming into the game, but he is going to be a new lord for us to have fun with. There is one other hero who we'll get through to in a moment called Helga. But first, I really want to look at this guy because honestly, he just looks nuts. He just looks nuts, okay? I'm kind of happy that I've skipped on my Twin Fiend banner because I will now be saving all of my ancient summons purely for this dude, okay? Purely for this dude. He is a beast. Not only does he look like a beast, I mean, look at him. Look at him. He almost looks like Diablo here, but like, I don't know, I get like Nemesis vibes from him as well, from Resident Evil. But yeah, anyway, I know he doesn't use a sword, all right? But it's just his pauldrons. So what does he do? What does he do? He does have a nice 2 attack tile range as well, which is really, that's definitely handy being a fighter because, it means we can place him in much more variety of places. His talent, basic attack, has at least a 25% chance to trigger chaotic annihilation. Instead, a lower health grants a higher chance to trigger chaotic annihilation, reaching its maximum chance of 50% when health falls to 30%. So remember, he is a chaotic, okay, so he probably will gain more from being lower health as well, more damage. But what is chaotic annihilation? It deals 270% damage to one enemy and spreads 20% of the damage dealt up to 5 nearby enemies. That is pretty nice just for his basic attack, okay? His basic attack normal, just on its own, will do damage to one enemy, up to 120% upgraded. His ultimate, Diabolic Manifestation, has a 100 cost. That is reduced by 100, but he gains 1 stack of Chaotic Vitality. When Potent Surge reaches its maximum, he gains 2 stacks of Chaotic Vitality, inflicts vulnerability to physical damage on nearby enemies continuously during the effect duration. So he's going to keep doing that. But what is Chaotic Vitality? Loses 10% of current health per second. Each stack increases attack by 25% and crit damage by 25% as well, stacking up to 2 times. So it's theoretically going to be a 50% increase to attack, 50% increase to crit damage. That's pretty tasty, okay? That is pretty tasty. Potent Surge is the same as Uridin has when he gains those 2 rage stacks, all right? But vulnerability to physical damage is taken 20%, not 15, it's 20%. Takes effect only when stronger than current buff or debuff on the same attribute. And remember, this will go on for the 20 seconds continuously during that, any enemy nearby. So this is nice. Attribute increases each stack by 5%, 10%, 15%. So that is going to be up to an 80% increase on both attack and crit damage. That's crazy. That is scary. My goodness. Okay, Chaos Incarnate, his passive. When Karma of Fallen is less than 3 stacks, the hero can prevent an incoming fatal damage, then restores 30% health and gains 1 stack of Karma of Fallen. Upon death or retreat, each stack of Karma of Fallen increases revival time by 30 seconds. Each time the hero gains Chaotic Vitality, he will be protected from gaining Karma of Fallen within 3 seconds. So what does this do? Each stack reduces attack by 15% and also reduces incoming, or is that incoming damage, or is that it reduces the damage he does by 15%? Hang on. There's got to be his damage, isn't it? So 15% less attack and 15% less damage, stacking up to 3 times. But if it's less than 3 stacks, the hero can prevent incoming fatal damage, then restores 30% health and gains 1 stack of Karma of Fallen. Upon death or retreat, it increases his revival time. Each time the hero gains Chaotic Vitality, he will be protected from gaining Karma of Fallen. So in his ultimate, he will not be getting Karma of Fallen, okay? Additional revival time for each stack is minus 5 seconds, up to 10. So that'd be per stack as well. So that's nice. 3 stacks. That's going to be an extra 30 seconds on there. So 60-second revival time. He has a 60-second revival time. So it's going to be, he's dead. Boom. Straight back on the map. He's a 19 cost with a 2 block. What else is there quickly? Protection time after acquiring Chaotic Vitality is plus 1 second. So that'll be 5 seconds fully upgraded. Anarchy's Pulse, his passive. When Chaotic Annihilation hits a target, he restores 30 extra rage. When an ally on the battlefield dies, he restores 20% rage. Oh my goodness, can you imagine that? Is that going to count for when they're retreated? Say if we just throw in Laurel, retreat her. Is he going to get to 20% rage? Then the rager on top. That would be so nice. Rage restored upon hit is +5, so 10, 20. Rage restored from allies' death is an extra +20%, so it'll be 30%. He's just going to be in and out of his ultimate so fast. Arena cost reduced is by 5. His Lord skill, so Power of Chaos 3, increases faction allies' basic attributes by 15%, increases faction allies' damage based on their lost health up to 60% at 30% health. When the faction Lord Valderon is deployed, deals damage equal to 50% of the current health to 3 nearest units, excluding elites and bosses, increasing his damage dealt by 30% and reducing his damage received by 20%. Each unit damaged further increases Valderon's damage dealt by 5% and reduces his damage received by 5% up to 3 times. This is a nasty Lord skill. But it is a little bit selfish on this sense here. That's all for him. But above here, increases faction allies' damage based on their lost health up to 60% at 30% health. This is a really nice Lord skill. Let's have a look at his hero details for his attack. His base attack is 6,649, which is really nice. Means that we can really stack that attack up nice and high. Attack interval is 2.6. He's looking really solid. Let's have a look at his Awakens. Awaken 1. When deployed, gains 1 stack of chaotic vitality. During that period, the ultimate becomes unavailable. So for 10 seconds, the ultimate will be unavailable. Awaken 2. Faction allies' damage increases an extra 5%. Awaken 3. During chaotic vitality, the hero's attack ignores 50% of the target's defense. Yeah, GG. That is nasty. This is crazy nasty. Not only is he going to have the extra attack, extra crit damage, he's also going to be ignoring 50% defense. Penetration +8 on Awaken 4. On Awaken 5, when Chaotic Annihilation is triggered, increases attack speed by 130 for 5 seconds. That as well is nice, but it's definitely not as big as Awaken 3. Awaken 3 is huge. Absolutely massive for him. I can see him being a great Lord. And, you know, it could mean you will see the damage that some of these chaotic faction can do. Like, look at Valeria. How much is Valeria going to be able to pump out? The Carzak rework. How much is he going to be pumping out paired up with a Lord like this? My goodness. He is looking nuts. He really is looking nuts. And that burst damage yeah, he's looking great. The other hero that will be coming is an Esotericist, sorry, hero, just a base hero, okay? No dual faction, she is just an Esotericist. Helga, the Carrion Queen, gains specialized attack speed. She's going to be one of these ones for, like, Lord of Sticks, that kind of thing. Burst damage, control, multi-strike attack. Let's have a quick look at her. Deals 6% magic damage to one enemy. If the target is not blocked by the hero, deals an additional 20% damage 2 times. That's not a little bad one. Extra 20% damage, but it's still a low scale. Shadow Blitz, 1100 it costs. Rapidly strikes the target with the highest health in range, dealing 20% damage 4 times every X seconds. X is equal to 30% attack interval, so the higher attack speed she has, the faster, or the extra damages that she's going to do here. 4 times every X seconds. Okay. So while she's in this, it only lasts for 7 seconds. The duration is increased to 10. 25% damage 4 times. 30% of her. Okay. It'd be interesting to see how much we can scale her on that attack speed. But I can see her being very good for Lord of Sticks. It'd be interesting to see what other content she's going to be good in. If she will be. Quillstorm, passive. During the ultimate, every 8 times of damage dealt to the same target inflicts stun and 100% damage. How long is the stun? 1 second. That's not very long. But she's hitting very fast, isn't she? Abyssal Echoes, passive. When there is an ally within 1 tile ahead, increases crit damage equal to 10% of that ally's crit damage. So if you've got an ally ahead, then she, you know, and they've got a lot of crit damage, you could be gaining some nice crit damage here. Crit damage percentage is increased up to 5%, 15% of, say, someone with 400% crit damage is a decent amount, right? So that is her kit. That is what she does. What is her base attack? She is magic, so 4992, okay. Awakens. Awaken 1 increases damage down to the same target by 1% with each consecutive hit, with a maximum increase of 15%. That's a shame it stopped. The effect will reset when switching targets. Crit damage increased on Awaken 2. Awaken 3 when dealing damage. There's a 20% chance to inflict magic resistance reduction, which is 15% for 3 seconds though. Awaken 4, Rage Regen +2, and during the ultimate attack interval reduces by 20%. Okay, that Awaken 5, she's going to really be rapid. She's going to be a rapid hitter. But the limelight here is Valderon. He is just going to be crazy strong. He is a lord, don't get me wrong, but he's going to be nuts. And I will be saving all of my ancient summons now just for this guy because he looks freaking great. Okay, not design wise, I mean in general, he's just going to be solid. His kit, his lord bonus, if you have chaotic heroes, he is going to be a huge boost to your team. So look forward to him coming in. Definitely a hero to be on the lookout for. That is it for this video. Remember, we are on the test server. These heroes are not in game currently. I believe Valderon is in game on the Forerunner server though. So I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a fantastic day, even wherever you are. Goodbye.